Live from Central Market in the lovely Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it's the 2017 Salem Fantasy Football Draft Selection Show.
Hello, and welcome to the 2017 Salem Fantasy Baseball Draft Selection Show.
Yeah, he's on the ball here, folks.
I like all the sports.
This is the one who last year wanted to draft the Arc de Triomphe for his team.
Solid defensive choice.
This season we have an all-new format. Instead of two divisions, we're going to have one 14-team free-for-all. Everyone will play each team one time for the first 13 weeks of the season, and then weeks 14, 15, and 16 will be the playoffs. And of course, as always, whoever wins Salem Bowl 14 will get the traditional prize package, which includes a mention on Facebook, a trophy, and you get to take the traditional victory parade, which means you can ride down the block in front of the church ever so slowly, performing your best Queen Elizabeth wave.
This year we have representatives from multiple churches participating, including 4 ordained ministers.
So that means the rest of us don't have a prayer. Anyway, we have our official Turkey Hill hat, which will hold the names of the 14 teams.
The official sponsor of Pennsylvania.
2, 5, 6, 7. As always, the first team pulled out of the hat will go last. The last team left in the hat will get the first pick. Should we recap last year?
How so?
Well, I guess I should do that since you have no clue what happened.
I don't.
Isn't he great, folks?
I'm so helpful.
Last year's champion was the Stinky Monkeys. They even forgot to set their lineup for the last week, so they had an injured player in the lineup, but they still won. So they must have been some really stinky monkeys.
I'm so proud of you.
Shall we begin?
Let's.
Pull a name out of the hat. This is for the 14th pick. The 14th pick, and our first ordained minister out of the hat, the 49er Theses. Previously known as Touchdown Nation. Onward, 13th. Picking 13th from one of our guest churches, the 11th Plague.
I like that name.
And we're flying along, number 12.
All of these stick together.
What was in this hat?
Ice cream and sweat.
It's a new flavor, Turkey Hill Sweat Ice Cream. Was this 12? An owner who will not be present at the draft this year, the Thunderin Theses. We should probably be writing these down, shouldn't we, so we don't forget them.
Well, I mean, the order they're in the stack could help.
Thank you, sir. That's our off-camera person. Isn't he great? Say hi, Aaron.
Hi.
He's so helpful.
And he can even count down from 3 to 1. Yeah. You know what that means?
Is it that time
again.
Wait, maybe you don't. It's the Thunder Sheep.
Let's bring the owner of that team on camera. Aaron, come on around.
Yes.
How do you feel about going 10th?
I don't care.
Who are you taking?
That's a good question.
Do you have a good answer?
Sean the Sheep's looking pretty good right now.
Shaun the Sheep? Or Sheep in the Big City?
One of them.
One of them? Just for the sheer enjoyment, right?
You scared him off. There will be 13 teams participating this year.
It's time
We're
for a
in
break.
for a treat. Time for the cat cam.
Hustle up with the greens and let 'em go. Stand back, stand clear as he puts on the show. So cute yet fierce is he.
And we're back.
Okay, now we're going for who's picking 10th. The previous winner, Detroit's Lions Den. Number 9, your favorite number.
Why? I don't know.
Because 8's too small and 10's too much.
I guess so.
The Holy Huns of Jericho.
That's your team. How are you feeling about this year?
How am I feeling about this year? Cautiously pessimistic.
Who's your first pick?
Who's my first pick? Seattle Slew.
Gone in the 16th round.
This is first round.
Dang it.
Okay, so we're up to number 8. This is looking suspicious. 3 of the ordained ministers are still in the hat.
Someone was praying.
Our out-of-town franchise, the Norfolk Sailors. Formerly known as Pastor Dads, but he's still the dad of a pastor, just not this pastor at this church. There, that's good. We can move on now. I think this is the previous winner. The Springfield Atoms.
I'm pretty sure he won.
I don't have any stories about him.
Oh, really?
No,
None at all?
other than the fact that he won't be at the draft either.
Oh, alright.
He'll be off with the manager of the Thunderin Theses. Wait. I think the big story here is there's still 1, 2, 3, 6 names left, and there's still 3 prayerful people in here.
You're implying that the rest of them don't.
No, I'm just saying they're a little higher up on the holy food chain. Well, there went one of them. This may be changed at some point later. Patrick's team. This is the new assistant pastor at Christ Inner Harbor. Okay, Okay, we're down to the top 5. Rosedale Reformers. From Pastor Matt Furman. Former Salem pastor, now pastor at Prince of Peace, Rosedale.
It's my mid-draft selection show snack.
You do this at every draft selection show. Do we have a clip?
Remember my line. Oh, hi.
Special guest, Mrs. Butterworth. What are these? Picking 6.
Showing clips of me eating food.
Yeah, like that never happened before. Can you tear yourself away from your food long enough to pull out another name?
I think I
Mm-hmm.
can.
Fortunately, I speak full mouth too. Number 4. Our last minute entry. Honey Badger.
Does their team care? We'll find out.
Yeah, he actually sent an email, said he was very excited to be in the league. That'll go away fast enough. Goes way faster than that new car smell. One muddy footprint or one kid throwing up and boom, there you go. Okay, top 3. This is getting interesting. The last remaining ordained minister is now out of the hat. Pastor Lauren's team, Gridiron and Wine. I asked her what that meant. Apparently there's a band called Iron and Wine, so she just added grid in front of it.
Ah, creative.
She's like that. Okay, we're down to 2 teams, and the defending champion is still in here.
Aaron Pickett.
By my count, it's either going to be the Stinky Monkeys or the House of Cats. So is the first pick going to be a monkey or a cat? The second pick goes to the Stinky Monkeys, the defending champion. Which means to me, maybe the cat cam was a omen. The last name left in the hat, and the team with the first pick in the 2017 Salem Fantasy Football Draft is House of Cats.
My favorite team name.
So they're your pick to win this year?
Yes. Aaron calls it.
Wait, when did I get here?
The magic of video.
Oh, okay. I suppose it's time to read off the final listing.
You do every year.
Alright. Going 14th, we have the 49er Theses. And 13th, the 11th Plague. Oh, if only they actually went 11th. 13th, we have the Thunderin Theses. 11th, we have the Thunder Sheep. You know, the best team in the league. Cat Cannon was a thing. 10th, we have Detroit's Lions Den. 9th, Holy Huns of Jericho. 8th, Norfolk Sailors.
Careful how you say that.
Okay. Wait, what was that again? Okay,
7.
7, Springfield Atoms. The 6th, Patrick's team. You might want to change that at some point. The 5th, Rosedale Reformers. 4th, Honey Badger. 3rd, Gridiron and Wine. 2nd, Stinky Monkeys. And picking first is the House of Cats.
Well, that should take care of it for the 2017 selection show. For him, for me, and for anybody else who had to go run off because they wanted more sticky buns from here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Till next year.